This channel and its videos are intended for general audience. Hello everybody, Trackmaster in 2016 back again, and welcome back to another episode of Modification Station. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. So today we have some modified items. As you guys can plainly see, we have modified Duchess, some flatbeds, and some depressed center cars. Now Arthur's just sitting here as dress work, as you know, as a kind of stand-in guy, so he's not been modified. Oh, and we have a new truck back here. Push these flatbeds forward. So let's talk about the flatbeds now. If you guys know Psychic Jason, yes, Psychic Jason, kind of copied his idea on flatbeds. So kind of took his idea and ran with it. And his flatbeds are really incredible. All I have to do is the sides on the flatbeds. May give it a little bit of weathering sometime down the road. So I'm going to zoom in, show you guys his flatbeds better. I mean, his customs on the flatbeds are phenomenal. They're really good. He does some awesome customs and all that. So yeah, we have the flatbeds here, and we have some more flatbeds right here. This is just simple plant trucks, gravel trucks, whatever they are. As you guys can see here, they're just the bottoms of the gravel trucks. The plant trucks, as you guys can see, it's basically this part here. So you can unscrew this top and take it off, and you have a nice long flatbed. So not like the normal flatbeds. So yeah, those are the custom grey flatbeds. And we also have a season 1 truck that I took out of that truck that we got in the that Goodwill pack. So just took the truck, made it a season 1 truck. May use it in an episode down the road. So just have a little bit more variety of truckage on my railway. So yeah, that is season 1 truck. So on to the other flatbeds here. Now if you guys remember season 7 and 8, no, season 7, the Jack in the Pack episodes, well, what I did was I took these flatbeds that I used on that giant rail cannon, and I painted the buffer beam red, because I do like the Jack in the Pack series, and I always like those flatbeds, those depressed center flatbeds that you see the vehicles on. So I'm like, yeah, I might as well make my own. So that is the Jack in the Pack season 7 flatbeds. I do like these a lot. I do like the red on the depressed center flatbeds. Looks nice. I'm going to try to get more of these. Maybe make a grey CGI one down the road. So I definitely want to get some more of these. So yeah, that is the depressed center flatbeds from season 7 custom. So speaking of red, we have a really red engine back here, as you guys can see in the back. Gotta get this tripod to stay. It is Duchess, and you may notice something different. You're not seeing the Mighty Mac coach, are you? You're seeing a switch in the back right there, aren't you? Well, we have modified, I have modified her with the Play-Rail C57-1 tender. So there it is there, a beautiful tender, nice shade of red. Still need to add the LMS on the side. I mean, look how shiny that is. Look at that. You see the lights and the paintwork. Very nice. So it's a very good tinder. I do like this a lot, and it looks like the Duchess, I think it's a Stania tinder, I think. I don't know, some of me British engines. So it's a motorized tinder. It looks nice. This is the closest thing I could find to be to looking like an actual Duchess tinder. Even has the stuff in the back, as you guys can see. Nice coal load. Very nice tender. I still need to lop off that back light back there and add some buffers, but everything else looks nice. So that is Duchess with her new motorized tender, and it is a nice runner as it's going along the track. So it's a beautiful, beautiful tender. So yeah, and also in the pack, with that engine, you got those chain couplings. You got this thing here. You got this nice, very, very nice observation coach. And I've seen, I was looking up British observation coaches and observation coaches in general because I wanted to see if Britain had one, and it does. It really, really does. It's actually nice. So it's a nice red, like a light pinkish red, I think, and it has buffers. It's a regular, I think it's a Mark 1 coach or Mark 2 or 3, one of those coaches, and it just has an observation deck at the back like that. So it's actually kind of cool. So I may paint this up as one of those coaches or just leave it how it is, but I'm glad to know that Britain has one of these coaches. So yeah, so we have a British observation coach kind of deal, even though it's a Japanese coach. I had some buffers on the back down the road, and you also, this is really, really nice of this, wish Mattel would do something like this. You have a little figure back here, a little play kid type guy, very, very nice, and he has there's seats in there so he can sit in the back, sit here and there at the, I guess that's a table, so as you guys can see, he sits there. You can turn him around, or you can not have him on there at all and have the coach like that. So it's a very, very versatile coach. I do like that about the Playrail stuff. And another thing I found out is, oh dear, almost dropped the guy. Hang on a second, I'm going to zoom out here for a bit. I found out that this guy can ride on a truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him onto this brake van here. I'm going to make sure this is in focus. Zoom in a bit. So I can take this guy and have him hanging on the side of the brake van. Just take his hand and put it in the pop of the deal there, and he can ride like a shunter on the side of the brake van. So I may do this for a couple of scenes on my in my TPTS series. If any guy is shunting in the yard, you know, if any engine is shunting in the yard, you may see this guy come right by. So yeah, that's cool. Even though this is a Japanese brake van, and so it is kind of a little bit compatible, but this is really cool. This is kind of neat. I didn't know these can hang onto the side of some of the cars and ride along. So yeah, that's kind of neat. Wish Mattel would think of something like this. I mean, this is cool. This is really, really cool. Playrail, you know, I've never had one of these Playrail figures before, but I didn't know they could hook onto the side of wagons and ride the deal, and go inside them and stuff like that. This is really, really neat. I never knew they could do this. So yeah, very, very nice idea from Playrail. Probably centuries ago they had this, but I'm just now figuring it out in 2020. So yeah, I like this a lot, and I do like that the guy looks like Thomas's driver from season 1. You know, in the scene and Thomas Terrence in the snow, where he says, "Back, Thomas, back." It looks like him. So that's kind of cool. I may use him as Thomas's driver down the road in a upcoming story. So yeah, he does look like Thomas's driver, or maybe George Carlin a bit. So it could be either both. So he'll probably make some cameos on the railway, maybe some deals at the station, or in an engine cab or something. I may try to get an engine cab diorama going and put this guy in there for like close-up shots and all that. And I definitely want to get some more of these little engine guys. So I do like this little guy here. But enough chattering on that. Let's get running Duchess and have some fun with Duchess today. And speaking of Royal Engines, I did see the Royal Engine and Marvelous Machinery on Netflix, just to throw in my 2 cents. Royal Engine was fantastic. I think you guys will enjoy it if you guys ever see it. Has some nice callbacks in there. Very nice. It's not as good as The Adventure Begins, but it is a very good special on its own. So for the 75th anniversary, it's a really good special. Marvelous Machinery, it's okay. It's not the best thing ever. That's all I'm gonna say on that. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to spoil it. But I do like Royal Engine, and the Duchess is very nice in it as well. So having trouble coupling this hook up. Whoa! What are you, Thomas? Leaving without your coaches? What are you doing? You forgot your coaches. Let's couple your coaches up. Here we go. Duchess with her coaches. Run way out. Alright, so there goes Duchess puffing along the railway. Very nice runner now. She doesn't crash or derail. She looks nice going along with her coaches. Can't wait to use her in both series, Marvelous on the Mainland and TVTS Season 4 and 5. So there goes Duchess. Very happy she's running along the railway nicely. Thank you guys for watching this modification station on Duchess with her motorised cinder finally, the flatbeds and the custom flatbeds back there. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the post notification bell to be notified of all new videos. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and even if you're just a casual watcher, for watching. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye. Hello, I am Sir Topham Hatt, and if you want to watch more videos, click on these links here. And also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of all new videos. Oh, bother that telephone.